Hi guys, hello Inspire Fitness Academy, hashtag one stop shop, Project Inspire. So my name's Sara Marsden-Shreve and I am an holistic image consultant, coach and body positive advocate. And in a nutshell, I help predominantly women, but men too, help you bridge the gap between what you think about yourself, so your mind, what you actually have physically, your body, and appreciating it and learning to embrace it, and how the wardrobe and your clothes can help reflect your image, pump up your self-worth and your value, so that all three things work together in a beautiful harmony, so you come out the other end feeling sparkly, shiny, and more importantly, happy in your own skin, which is, let's be honest, the most important thing of all, especially in today's times, where social media and people can be a bit harsh about first impressions and how we look. And it shouldn't be the case, because we are all uniquely beautiful in our own way. So tonight, I just wanted to break a process down really and offer you sort of 6 steps over the next 6 weeks of how, or little things and little tools of how you can start embracing yourself more positively. So I use 6 steps usually, depending on the clients. So we have tuning in, accepting, talking, dressing, adorning, and growing. Okay, and these are 6 steps and 6 processes that we work through in order to connect the mind, body, and wardrobe, so that you can be happier with yourself, and everything makes more sense in regards to how you dress and how you feel about yourself and how you think about yourself. Okay, so tonight I want to talk about the first step really, which is tuning in. And this is mostly about really being mindful about who you are as a person, not just what you look like, because remember, we are greater than the sum of our parts. So it's about just sitting down with yourself and your thoughts for a moment and thinking about who you are, tuning in. So who are you? Who am I, if you want to ask that question? It's how you see yourself as a whole person. So if you are going to describe yourself to somebody else, what would you say? Okay, so who am I is you know, it's quite general, and you probably think, oh, that's a bit of a vague one. How can I answer that? So I put it to you. You can think about a few things and just, you know, grab a pen and paper and write a few things down, or maybe answer the questions. So obviously this is recorded, so you can do it anytime. So who is the real you? I'd like you to write down 3 ways in which you feel that you are unique. Positive, good things about you. I am unique in many ways, and these include, and then write down number 1, number 2, number 3. For instance, if it was for me, I would write down, I am unique in many ways. These include, number 1, a bit quirky. Number 2, I'm Northern, which I'm very proud of. And number 3 is, I have come through my own journey in order to help other people. And experience firsthand is a beautiful thing, and it's something to be shared. So I'm unique in those 3 ways. Notice I didn't say anything about how I looked. Okay, 3 things you enjoy doing. 3 things I enjoy doing. Number 1, I enjoy reading. I enjoy reading and learning. I also enjoy colour. I love playing with colour. I love home interior. I love learning about colour psychology. I love clothes in colour. I love clothes in accessories. You name it, I'm fascinated by colour. Thirdly, I do like a gin and tonic, I'm going to be honest. I do like trying different gin and tonics. Okay, that's 3 things that I enjoy doing, particularly the third one with friends and family. Okay, 3 things I'm good at. You need to write 3 things that you're good at. For example, 3 things that I'm good at is I like to think I'm good at being quite resilient. I've had to change my business to be more virtual. I am also good at organising, and I have a good eye for style and colour and shape, and I'm a good reader of people. That's 4. Oh, there you go, blow my own trumpet. So there's 3 things. So do the same for yourself and just write those things down. And then 3 things that I am proud of with yourself or your family or your culture or whatever it is. 3 things that make you feel proud to be you, where you come from, okay? That's a snapshot of you. Doesn't say anything about how you look. That is your essence, and that is super important on the road to acceptance and body positivity. Some of you thinking, well, what's that got to do with how I look? It has everything to do with how you look, because self-image is a bigger picture than just your physical appearance, okay? So we want to tune in, remember we're tuning in to what makes you you, and that is just as important, if not more so, in comparison to what we look like physically. And it's important that we capture that essence of you, okay? That's the essence. Physically then, if we want to talk about body acceptance, we think about us in our own bodies. So again, pen and paper, it's a bit of an exercise, but I want you to try it, so bear with. I want you to think about 3 things. We're going with the number 3 because it's easy, that you love about your body. I want you to write 3 things that you love about your body, okay? You might find it difficult because for the most part, we're quite good at thinking about what we don't like. I'm asking you to think about the things that you do like, okay? And they're there. Everybody has something that they like. 3 things. I then want you to think about 3 things about what your body does for you, okay? Legs take us from places to see our family. Our voice speaks our truth. Our sight sees nature. You can use the senses if you want, or our heart beats in our chest and helps us love. There's lots of different physical feelings about what your body does for you. You know, it gives you strength to get up, you know, lungs to breathe, whatever. Just 3, okay? And write that down. Then I want you to think about 3 things, 3 of your strengths. That's probably the same as what we're good at, but if you can think of any more, then that's even better. And then with what you've written down, I want you to think about how you can help yourself. So looking at all those things that makes you you, so things that you enjoy doing, things that make you unique, things that you're good at. Think about how you can help yourself further with those things. So for instance, you might think, well, I am pretty good at organising. How can I help myself? You can share your organising skills with somebody else, or you can organise part of your bedroom, or do something in the house, or you can get some bills together, or sort something out financially, something organised. Whatever your strengths are, think about how you can practice that. Maybe it's in a different career, maybe it could be anything massive. This is just the essence of you, which is just as important as what you're rocking. So I want you to think about all of those things, and you know, if you want to just freehand write, or you know, automatic writing, which you just write anything down on a piece of paper that comes to mind. It doesn't have to be grammatically correct or anything like that. You just write it down and you keep going about who you are, the real you. So we're tuning in, okay? And that's really important, and it's a nice exercise to do, and it might give you insight into a few little things, because you know, we're always thinking about what we can't do and what we haven't got, and we don't look like this and we don't do that. And it's time to think about what we have got and what we can offer and what we're good at and what we're strong at, rather than just focusing on the physical, okay? So tuning in is super, super important. So other things as well, when it comes to addressing tuning in with who you are, is thinking about your role models. Do you have any role models? People you've met, people in your family, could be celebrities. think about who you have as a role model. What do they come across? What do they give that you admire? And, you know, this is a reflection of you as a person as well. It's inspiration that we all need. And whether it's their qualities or what they've done or how they project themselves, or advice that they've given you, or what it is, write that down as well, because that is a reflection of you. That is part of your essence as well. And it's a nice thing to do, and particularly when we do image coaching and with regards to that sort of thing, it's also helpful when it comes to style, because we can always see inspiration in how other people dress or look, or, you know, not just how they are, but in that sort of context as well. So think about who your role models are, and what qualities that it is that you admire about them. And, you know, you could always, if you're struggling as well, there's another way that you could try and get a bit of feedback about if you're struggling with putting down who you are or the real you. You can ask somebody that you trust, with, you know, whether it's a close friend or family member, and ask them to describe you in just a few words. Just ask them, okay, so if you had to use 3 or 4 words, how would you describe me? And you will be surprised at what they say, and it'll be things maybe that you don't think of. But it's important to remember about the people that love us, don't see us for what we think they see. They see a bigger picture, much more beautiful picture. So ask somebody that you trust to describe you in 3 words, and that will also help you build that, or tune into that who you are aspect of yourself. The other thing you could think about with tuning into yourself, especially with regards to your body image, is, you know, there are going to be certain aspects in your life and different environments that may trigger certain things, whether it's going out with friends or going to work, or it could be family, not just close circle, but the outer circles of friends. Relationships that you have with people can affect how you feel about yourself. Maybe it's because one environment is more negative than the other. Maybe you feel more confident in one and less confident in another. There are certain environments in our life that have a bit of a knock-on effect, or more challenging than others when it comes to our body image and our self-image, how we feel about ourselves. Because, you know, some people are more positive than others. So think about your different environments as well, and where you thrive. Which environments do you thrive in the most? Have you got good friends, good close family, or certain family members that, you know, build you up? Because positive people are really important when it comes to a healthy self-image and a healthier body image, because we need to surround ourselves with positive people that lift us up and not drag us down. So if we can think of those people, spend more time with them and listen to them and talk things over, and the less so, you know, the mood hoovers and the emotional vampires, we need to be mindful of those people, because sometimes they're the ones that put things in our head that aren't true, because that's their stuff, not yours. So think about your environments as well. So tuning in, we're just having a good old think about who we are, what we like, and the environments that we're in at the moment. You know, you could think social, hobbies, work, family, and your audiences, if you like, in your life. So think about those as well, because they also have a knock-on effect with your self-image and your body image. Okay, so think about the good stuff, get more of that, be very mindful of the negative ones to step away from and challenge. Okay. And the last one, with regards, especially in my speciality, which is image itself, is to think about, we've thought about what we like and who affects us, what we're good at, and our body, we just skipped over what we accept and what makes us strong and all those sorts of things, and the bits of our bodies that we do like. We can also think about how we dress. Who are we when we dress? Are we a classic or dramatic? Are we quite expressive and creative? Are we quite casual and calm? Are we quite polished? Or do you know, we wear, because of our businesses or our roles or our hobbies, we dress in a certain way, and these all give little clues to the world who we are, but they also give us our identity. And it's, you know, it's a good little thing to do, to just think about who you are as a person and what you wear. And how are you communicating? There are no right or wrong. You are you, and there is only one you, and that's beautiful. It's unique. So I've talked about the wardrobe personalities before. I had celebrities, and I did visuals. If you skip back a few weeks on wardrobe personalities, I have a blog out at the moment that might help you point in that right direction of which style personality you are. There's 5 that I use. And it's not about pigeonholing or saying one is better than the other, because there aren't any. But what it does is it gives you a check-in with yourself. You go, oh, yes, that's me. I like that. Yes. And how can I improve that? How can I have more of that? It just gives you a little helping hand and a little bit more confidence to grow in your wardrobe and in yourself. And I did do a presentation, live, if you like, with a group a few weeks ago. And it was all about, you know, your personal style and focusing on, or giving an idea of, what yours was, because it's quite hard to identify usually one dominant style personality, because due to work and weekends and different things, we sometimes pick aspects of different ones, but we usually have a dominant to which we can relate to more. And I have a little worksheet here, which I'll put on the comments, or you can just message me, or you can just comment saying you would like one, so you can have a go at home and try this. And what the idea is it helps you just think about, this is on a general scale, this is just introductory, but it helps you think about embracing your assets, identifying things that you love, which gives you a clue about your style personality, and then where to go with that. So if you read the blog and then you have a little go at this as well, it might make a little bit more sense, because on it says, my best features are, and then you write your best 3 features down, which again fits in with what we said earlier, and how I could dress them. Now, you know, it could be that you could like your face and your neckline, you know. So as a stylist, I would encourage to be more focused at the top and give yourself more love, look after your skin, nutrition, and have a haircut, or just wear things that make you happy, and go into jewelry or whatever. I mean, different wardrobe personalities, you know, prefer different things, but maybe you like your legs, and then we think about different cuts and shapes of trousers and skirts and shoes that flatter what you already have. So we go with the good stuff first, and then if we've got any foibles about different parts of bodies that we don't like as much, then we work through that, and then we find flattering things to work with that as well. Because clothes can be our friends, like I've said millions of times before. It isn't just about being materialistic. It's not a shallow thing. It's about embracing from within and working what we've already got, which is the most important thing. So it could be your chest, it could be your shoulders. You could have good, strong shoulders. You could have a little waist. So clothes can help with that. And you can have different fits and belts and things that you can focus on. Or it could be that you have a really petite frame that you love. We can help emphasize that as well. But you can think about how I could dress them and what you do. Whether it's a pattern, do you draw focus? Do you need something a little bit more shaped, or are you covering up? So my best features are, and just have a little doodle to think about what elements of your clothes help those things, okay? Or maybe identify things that you are covering up actually you do like, or just focus on the good stuff, okay? And then it invites you to then go up into your wardrobe and take out 3 of your favorite pieces that you absolutely love to wear. for whatever reason, it doesn't matter, because this links into your style personality and your essence of you. And then write why you love them. Okay, because it could be memories, it could be the colour, it could be the fabric, it could be a touch of feeling, it could be something that somebody gave you, it could be jewellery, it could be a handbag, it could be memories, it could be the fit, it could be a photo, it could be a compliment, whatever it is, or you just love wearing it because of whatever reason. And think about that, because those things give you love, and they obviously, you know, help you, your mindset in some form. You know, it's all about enclosed cognition and things like that, and just bringing up what you already have and nurturing what you already have, because we've got gems in our wardrobe that can help us, give us clues to who we are. Our clothes do that. They give us clues to other people, and also clues to ourselves, because it's part of being us and part of being unique. And who wants to look like somebody else anyway? It's good to be unique. Okay, so quite a few things to think about. This is tuning in. This is just thinking about who we are, what we like, and it's really important. And then next week we'll touch on accepting, and I'll give you a few little things to think about on the road to acceptance. Okay, so it's brief, granted. It isn't bespoke because it's quite general. I'm talking to lots of different people, but it's something that I want you to start to think about. Okay, because we don't give ourselves much time to ponder on these things, and it's good to do it. So I will leave you with that. I will leave one of these attachments on the comments, and that's all from me for this evening. If you have any questions, please do comment, and I will look forward to seeing you next week, guys. Okay, happy tuning in.